One of the greatest things that happens whenever I finish a job with my clients, they come and they look at the tires, it's all shining and sparkling, and it wows them. More than what the paint looks like, a lot of times folks come and check out the tires first because those things get real dirty, and when you have them professionally cleaned, get them shining like new, clients' minds are blown. All right, y'all, it's Hudson with Archer's Mobile Detail. I'm here to show you how to professionally clean your tires and wheel wells. So I'm gonna show you how to take care of this real quick. Doesn't take more than 5 minutes per tire. We're gonna start with filling up a bucket full of soap and water, which I have back there. Now guys, everything I'm using in this video is stuff that you can pick up at the auto parts store. You don't need anything fancy to get a professional grade job done on your car. In addition to the soap, what I have in this spray bottle here is super clean. This is the strongest degreaser you can find on the shelves. This stuff works great. Don't use it on anything other than your tires. It's very, very strong. But what this will do is break down the grime and the dirt on the tires before we actually give it a wash with the soap. So it'll take care of everything on the front end so we can get it shining like new. Now I filled the spray bottle up with 2 parts degreaser, 1 part water. So it's not diluted very much. Now we're finishing up after we finish the clean with Hot Shine by Meguiar's. This tire shine gives your tires the deep black and silky smooth look that they look like when you buy them at the dealer. The only tools we need, got a brush, and I've got my pressure washer here. 2100 PSI, this is what we use on the job whenever I'm cleaning someone's car. But you don't need a pressure washer. You can just get a hose, rinse it down. First thing we gotta do is start with the pre-rinse. All right, now we've pressure washed the tire. Any bit of loose dirt and debris has been washed off, so we can start with the super clean. Like I said, this is your degreaser. This stuff is very, very strong, and you spray it on in every place of the tire. You want to get inside of the tire as well. You want to get on the little nuts and bolts up front, and even into the wheel wells. This is going to break down any rust, any debris, any grime that's been sitting on that tire for God knows how long. You want to spray it pretty liberally, nothing crazy, but definitely give it a good coating. You want to see the bubbles from the degreaser start to appear all over your tire. Then you want to give it a minute, let it sit for a minute, and as soon as it's sat for just a little bit, we're going to agitate it with a brush. Now make sure you have a brush that is specific for tire cleaning. This one right here, $5 at the auto parts store. You don't need anything fancy. Now we're going to start agitating. You want to make sure you get within each of the spokes. So we're moving up and down through the spokes and even on the sides here. You're gonna watch as some of that dirt and debris starts to peel off. That degreaser's working really hard, and this is the final step to making sure it gets into every crack and crevice of the wheel. And you really want to take your time with this as well. Now that we've agitated that, we're gonna give it 1, 2, 3 minutes, anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes for it to sit, finish doing its job. Then we're gonna hit it with a rinse one more time. And then after that, we'll come in with the soap, we'll finish up on the details, rinse it again, and then shine it up so it looks like new. All right, now we've hit it with the second rinse. Now we're gonna come in with that wash mitt, with that soap. You wanna make sure you got your soap foaming as well, so stir it up real good. Grab the wash mitt, and then guys, this is the simplest part. You're just washing it. I'm sure anyone knows how to pick up a mitt, get soap on it, and then just start going. But you wanna make sure you're getting all of the time. Now we gotta rinse it one more time. Once again, I'm using the pressure washer. We're gonna rinse it one more time, dry it off, and then hit it with the shine. All right, now that we finished the last rinse, we're gonna take a microfiber towel here. And this is the best kind of towel to use on anything for your car. Anything else is gonna scratch it, and you don't want that, especially not when you're working with clients with nice cars. They're not gonna be happy about a scratch. So we're just gonna dry it all around. Try and get rid of any of that extra water, excess moisture, because because that'll lead to water spots in the future, especially if you're working in direct sunlight. So you want to come up and clean up that water as quick as possible so the sunlight doesn't have a chance to get to it. Is already looking way better than it was before. It's starting to shine, it's starting to look like new, but we gotta finish it off with the tire shine. You don't have to use Maguire's. This is what I've been going with though. Like I said, everything in this video is stuff you can find at the auto parts store. You don't need anything fancy to get a professional grade job on your car. So with this, you wanna really, it's like a spray can. It's like a spray paint bottle. So you mix it up real quick, shake it, and then you don't wanna be right up against it, but you don't wanna be too far either. So about a hand's length. It here as well on the inside of the tire, around back, and then take that same microfiber cloth, assuming it's not dirty, and if you did a good job on the wash, it won't be. Just kind of get some of that moisture. Not a whole lot. You don't want to rub it, but you want to collect some of that moisture that you had when you sprayed your shine on. Give you the best job possible. All right, once you've cleaned up that moisture, you're ready to take a look at your brand new tire. Guys, it doesn't matter if you had this car for 5-10 years and it's never been washed, you're gonna be able to restore that look and it's gonna look very professional. And hey, you did it in your driveway, so congratulations. Let's take a look at it now.